Mike Moore Media.
I'm talking to the mayor of Madison, William Phillips. He's on our line now. Hey, Mayor, how are you?
It's always a pleasure, Mike. I'm doing well. I hope you are, buddy.
Yes, indeed. We haven't talked in a while, and I take the blame for that, so it's good to have this time together. You have your regular Board of Aldermen meeting coming up Thursday night, and some things on that agenda, kind of a light agenda, but some special things that you certainly wanted to highlight right now.
Yeah, it is a very light agenda, but my highlight for that evening is honoring Bishop James France of the Mount Carmel Holiness Church, located right behind the old middle school. He has been pastoring there about 60 years.
Wow.
He has recently retired. I think as early as 2 or 3 Sundays ago, I'm hearing. And I just think that it would be great to give this man of God the respect he deserves. And so the town of Madison, our board members, have agreed to pay him his respects this Thursday at 6 o'clock. So I'm just asking anybody who wants to come and help us celebrate him and honor him to come out to our board meeting this Thursday at 6 o'clock. That's pretty much the bulk of our meeting to celebrate him.
Yeah, you'll have a full congregation on that one probably.
There will be a congregational presence, trust me.
Yeah. Well, that's great. It's always nice when someone like Bishop France and others in the community, business leaders, get recognized and appreciated for their commitment, their loyalty, their many years of service, and you and your board do that on a regular basis, recognizing community leaders, and so that's on the meeting schedule for Thursday night. That's wonderful. 60 years as pastor. Wow.
It's a long time traveling back and forth. By the way, he lives in Bassett, Virginia.
I remember.
So
I remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So traveling that distance every Sunday, not just every Sunday, but of course they had their midweek services, and that's not inclusive of revivals that he's had through the years. There at the church. So
sure,
he has been a pillar in the community for a number of years, and hey, he deserves it. He's a great guy. He's a great man. So I look forward to issuing him his proclamation.
Sure. Well, I will be there on the front row to take some pictures and get those posted. Okay, so everyone's invited to that. Yeah, sure. And I think the Madison Merchants Guild has a special event coming up soon.
Beach and Barbecue, July 20th. I think the highlight for at least children, they're going to be playing the movie Jaws. I'm a big Jaws fan. I think I'll come and attend. Yeah, I've always liked the Jaws movie. So, but I'm proud of our downtown merchants and the work that they do. They do a tremendous job there. So I think that's going to be a great night of entertainment.
Sure. Yeah. I wish I had planned ahead on that, and I could have had some of that Jaws theme playing in the background here. It would have added a nice touch there. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So Madison Merchants Guild and Bobby Webster and her team always do a good job, and of course Mavis and Dylan at the Western Rockingham Chamber of Commerce, and certainly leading the way in a lot of good things there too. And you wanted to mention a special, something else special on our program today too.
Officer Brian Patterson, he has a son. His name is Gabriel. Gabriel started having problems with his kidneys, and he needed a donor. And they found out after testing that Brian was a match. And he recently gave one of his kidneys to his son. you're talking about a heart-touching reality. It's that was a blessing. And the last report that I got, Gabriel and Brian both are doing excellent. I think Fox News did a piece on it. It's a heart-touching story, and I'm proud of Brian. The courage, the boldness. I mean, both of them could have lost their life, but the good Lord gave to both of them a miracle, and I think that's deserving of celebration in itself.
Sure.
So I'm proud of Brian, his family. I pray that God keeps them strong, his wife, his children. I pray God has a protection around all of them. But they're doing excellent. They're doing excellent, and to say the least. And we've been praying, and I'm just asking everyone to continue to pray for them. But Brian and the family are back at home, and everybody's safe.
Good. Okay. Well, thank you for that update. When we have children, there's always that special bond, but that takes it to a whole different level, doesn't it, Mayor?
It takes it to a totally different level.
Yeah.
Because there's risk, involved.
Sure.
There's risk involved, and you can't go into something like that and not think about the risk. And you have to have strong faith to do what he just did.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of faith, and I celebrate Brian's faith, his son Gabriel's faith, his family's faith, and all the people that have been praying. It's amazing what the power of prayer can do.
Yeah, it really is. Yep, prayer works, and you know that.
Prayer works.
For sure, yeah.
Yes,
how long have we haven't talked about this in a while, kind of a perspective here. How long have you been a pastor, Mayor?
I just got done celebrating my 30th year anniversary.
30 years. Wow.
30 years.
Congratulations.
I've been pastoring 30 years, and trust me, I have felt every year of it.
So you're halfway there with Bishop France.
I'm halfway there. I'm going to have to tip my hat to him, though,
Yeah.
We can only hope that we have those many blessed years to preach the gospel and to share with our community,
Yeah.
We can only hope, but it's...
Congratulations on your 30 years. That's wonderful there for sure.
Thank you, sir. We had a great celebration, and we had a blessed time. So I just want to thank the community for their support.
Yeah. Okay. Well, those are some of the things I know you certainly wanted to mention on our podcast. Anything else, Mayor?
I can't think of anything right just yet. Just, hey, Madison is thriving. We're growing. We have a system in place that seems to be working well. We're not perfect by no stretch of the imagination, but we are looking better than we have in a long time. We know we've come through some things, so hey, it's looking up and it's looking great. And everybody in our town has came together to pull together to work together, and so that's where it's at, man. And that's what keeps the chain oiled.
Sure. Yeah. Great community and support. Okay. Well, Mayor, again, good for me to get back on schedule with you, and I'll see you at the meeting Thursday.
Mike, I appreciate you, man, and you take care of yourself, and much prayers to you and your family as well.
I appreciate that. Thanks for those prayers, too. All right, Mayor, have a good week. Talk to you Thursday then.
Likewise.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, that's William Phillips. He is the mayor of Madison. Again, it's special recognition of Bishop France at that meeting, and that's open to the public, of course, as all meetings are, and that is Thursday at Madison Town Hall downtown, and that's at 6 o'clock. A reminder, you can find out more about what's happening around town at Town of Madison on Facebook, and then be sure to go to the Madison Merchants Guild on Facebook and keep up with their events on the calendar. And thanks for your support. Thanks for shopping and supporting our businesses in Madison and Western Rockingham County. One of them being our sponsor today, JDK Automotive. They've been in business since 1963. That's a pretty long time in business. Locally owned, operated. You can trust them for all of your car care needs, all general automotive work, tune-ups, oil changes, brakes, most major work, engines, transmissions. Wow, it's hot. You got some issues with your vehicle's air conditioning. Well, David and folks at JDK can fix it for you. Yep, you need to make sure that's working. That's David Vaden at JDK Automotive on North Highway Street in Madison. Open 7:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Take that lunch break, usually for an hour, starting at 12:30.